here, bro. That stuff turned off. My fault, y'all. My fault. But as I said before, man, get your popcorn, get your drinks. This is a good topic. We're gonna talk about this. A subscriber requested this video, and it cut off last time, but I'm gonna try to give it one more chance. If the internet, if the internet start messing up again, I'm gonna do this another time, bro. I just need to see one person pop back up in here, and we good. But yeah, one of my subscribers want to know, so why men don't approach anymore? Why men don't approach women specifically? I'm gonna talk about it. It's because these guys are scared, bro. That's why. It's like, that's what a lot of people say. These guys are scared. They're scared of rejection. I don't think that's the case. All right, bet. Yeah, my man CJ back in here. That's all I need, bro. I just need one person. Everybody else they could catch the playback. So yeah, bro. They always try to turn my videos off when they get good, but I'm gonna just repeat what I said. So yeah, people they wonder why men don't approach women anymore and stuff like that. And as I said before, it's not that men are scared, bro. Like a lot of people think men are terrified, this and that. Bro, like a lot of men, well, I can't speak for every man, but at least when it comes to myself and the people I hang around, it's never intimidation, bro. Like it's not intimidation. It's more so the game you gotta play and stuff like that. It feels like a video game. Like when you talk to some of these chicks or when you dealing with some of these chicks, it feels like an interview. Like it's it's not even a fun experience, to be honest. It feels like you're being interviewed, and it's kind of like a super strict environment. Like you're at a job, they're interviewing you, asking you a bunch of questions to filter you out, and you feel me? Like it doesn't feel natural. I'm gonna just be real. Like a lot of people don't have a natural, just laid back personality. That's one thing I noticed about a lot of people. And as I said before in the last video, it feels like you gotta have a bunch of game and stuff. I mean, that is the case. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, bro. Like, if you don't got some type of game with women, then you're not gonna be able to get 95% of women, I would say. It's some women that don't care about game, but most of them, bro, you gotta have game, you gotta have charisma, you gotta be this, you gotta be that, you gotta check a lot of boxes. And I mean, over the years, I was able to check off these boxes through experience and stuff like that. Like you just get better as you go. But one thing I noticed is that even when I was successful, I felt tired after that long process. It was exhausting to get these chicks, like to get a woman, bro. I felt like I put so much energy in to the point I couldn't spend time working on my goals. I didn't have time for nothing else. It's exhausting, bro. Like I'm gonna just be real. And that's why like I would say this last year and a half, I've been chilling out with the approaching. I haven't been doing it as much. You feel me? I haven't been doing it as much, bro. Like it's a tiring process, bro. It's a tiring process. It's like you gotta especially as an introvert, like I'm naturally an introvert. And I told y'all, when you deal with most chicks, you gotta be like the life of the party. That's just it is what it is. It's the truth. You gotta come with charisma, swag. You gotta come with all these things. And I'm a natural introvert. I barely even like I don't like being around big crowds, being around a bunch of people. But that's the type of stuff you gotta do if you try and get some of these women, bro. You got to take them to bars. You got to pull up to these kickbacks. You got to go out with their friends, and not only do you got to impress the woman you trying to get, you also got to impress her friends, and you got to impress her family, and then you got to talk to a bunch of people you don't want to talk to. That stuff just get exhausting to me, bro. Like, I'm naturally an introvert. I'm just trying to, do some chill stuff and call it the day type stuff. Or I'm trying to tell you to pull up, we could watch a movie. That's the type of dude I am, bro. You feel me? So it's exhausting when you naturally an introvert, I would say. And I feel like most dudes is naturally introverts. So they decide, you know what? A lot of dudes say, I'm going to deal with a chick that's similar to me. You feel me? Like, instead of going out and approaching all the time and coming across these chicks that want me to do everything for them, although I barely know them, instead of doing that, I'm gonna just allow a woman to approach me, or I'm gonna allow a relationship to happen naturally. So that's kind of my mindset. Like, I don't got time nowadays, bro. I got goals and money I gotta make. It's so much stuff I gotta do. He said, man, G, that's why I just asked for what I want. Man, it be like that. It's like, I feel you, CJ. It be like that. Like, you gotta be direct. And that's what I'm saying. So that's kind of my strategy too. Like, I come more direct and I tell them what it is. But even me, like, it's even more difficult for me today. Like, it was easy at first, but it's more difficult for me today because I'm living for the Bible. Like, I'm living righteously. I'm not living in fornication. So it's like it gets 10 times harder when you're living like that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Stuff gets 10 times harder. You feel me? Like, and the weird thing about it, like in my situation, like, yeah, if I wanted to live in fornication, I could easily just go back to that stuff. But I don't want to. And then the chicks that do approach me, like, the chicks that do be like, she might send a note on my car, or she might approach me. A lot of the times, those women they not wife material, bro. That's the facts. Like, I'm not saying all the time, but the majority of the time, when a woman approaches you first, 9 times out of 10, she's not really wife material. She's more so into fornication, sleeping around. It is what it is, bro. I'm not saying all the time, common sense, but I'm saying most of the time, when a woman has that masculine energy and she's willing to approach you, she's trying to sleep around, and she not trying to live by the commandments and stuff like that. So if people wondering why I'm single, that's why the hell I'm single, bro. Like, it's easy to be in a relationship, but it's hard to be in a relationship with somebody that's like-minded. People think it's so easy to come across like-minded people. Y'all got to understand what type of world we live in, bro. This stuff takes time. You got to wait on God's timing. I feel like as a man of God, bro, you should not be going out here just approaching. Of course, if an opportunity presents itself, then yeah, that's cool. But I'm talking about, like, expecting to find a wife by just constantly approaching. It doesn't always work like that, bro. You feel me? Like, God has to be behind it. It has to be a certain setup. Like, God has to set up that situation. So yeah, I think that's why I'm in an approach, bro. Like, nobody feel like playing games. It feel like it's too much work. It feels like you're almost in an interview. And all these years, like, I'm gonna be real, all these years I've been dating, because I haven't dated in a year and a half, but all these years I've been dating, I feel like I had to fake it until I make it. Like, I had to fake, I had to fake like I'm this extrovert, the life of the party. I had to fake that. Like, you feel me? Like, I had to be that type of person. Kind of weird, bro. But yeah, I'm exhausted, bro. Like, I don't got time for that. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't got time for it, bro. And then it's so much stuff I can say, bro. I could jump to so much topics. Like, a lot of these chicks, it feel like you jumping on eggshells with the chick. Like, it's like, damn, they're looking for the smallest thing to disqualify you sometime, bro. You feel me? And that's why I told y'all, like, charisma is a big thing that a lot of men, they understand they gotta focus on that. Because I'm gonna just be real, like, with these worldly chicks, which is even a lot of the ones in the church, They looking for that charismatic guy. That's what they looking for, bro. They looking for the worldly things. Like, you got to check all these boxes. And with experience, you're naturally going to get better and check these boxes. But my mindset is that it still takes a bunch of work, bro. People think it's easy for certain people. Like, they might look at me and say, oh, it's easy because certain situations that happen with me. But, bro, y'all got to understand it's not easy because I'm still living by the commandments, bro. Like, it's not that easy as y'all think. I can't just deal with a woman that approaches me with fornication. I cannot do stuff. I cannot do stuff that the average person could do. So my life is 10 times harder, bro. And you know, if y'all really realize it, if y'all understand, if y'all got knowledge, a righteous woman is rare according to the Bible. So you don't just come across that stuff every single day. You feel me? Like, you're not gonna come across that, bro. Like, okay, out of the entire year, you might come across it like 1 or 2 times. You feel me? So that's how rare it is, bro. And then the 2 times you come across that type of lady, you might not even know her. Like, you might notice her. You could be busy. You gotta find her. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta filter her out of all these other chicks. It's a tiring, extremely exhausting process, bro. That's just my opinion. So that's why I tell dudes to focus on yourself, and when the time is right, they're gonna come along. But yeah, let me drive. Focus on, that's the best advice I could give y'all, bro. Focus on yourself, get your money up. You feel me? Move out of your hometown like I'm trying to do right now. And then everything else gonna fall in place, bro. And then it's a lot of difficulties, bro. Like, it depends on your environment and all type of stuff. Like, I recently had this one lady. She looked so gorgeous, bro. Asian lady at my job. And she gave me a hint. She trying to go out. Mess with me. But it wasn't really direct. You feel me? Like, it wasn't direct. But it's like, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, I ain't even act on it. You feel me? Like, because I was talking to my brother about this. He said, I don't blame you for not acting on it, bro, because it's so much competition to the point, like, at these jobs, everyone competing with each other. It's to the point you can't trust nobody. Like, I damn near don't want to mess with no chick at my job, bro. She might use that situation to get me sent to HR. Like, I done saw this happen to many people. Like, I saw this happen a good amount of times. So it's valid. Like, our concerns and the reason why we don't approach is valid, bro. Don't make people make it seem like, don't allow people to make it seem like you weird for not approaching. Like, nah, bro. A lot of us, we trying to keep our careers, bro. I just got my career. I'll be damned if I let someone take my stuff. I'll be damned if I let someone take my stuff, bro. Like, I'll literally go into depression. Like, I need this job so bad, bro. I can't let nobody just play with my livelihood like that. And that's the honest to God truth. Like, I'm really in this situation. Okay, I could talk to this Asian lady. She look good, but what if she trying to set me up? I don't know her that well. You feel me? Like, I just met her. I can't just trust people. So when you do approach, you gotta really, like, if you do choose to approach, you gotta feel people out, bro. You gotta feel the situation out. Some people are genuine, but there's also some people out there that's trying to steal your blessings. They sent straight from the devil, bro. There's some people out there that, man, come on, bro. You gotta know you can turn. Like, come on. But nah, it's definitely stuff you gotta consider, bro. We live in a different world. This is not like back then. We live in a different world, bro. Like, the demonic activity, the witchcraft, it's at a high level. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents, bro. I ain't gonna be too long in this video, but I feel like that's the reason, if y'all was wondering, that's the reason why guys don't approach. stuff doesn't feel authentic. It feels like a video game. You feel me? Like, and then a lot of people, I mean, I feel like, honestly, like, outside of work and stuff, you could take more risk because you're not going to see the person again. So I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about certain situations, like maybe inside of work. It's like, bro, nobody want to, I don't care who you are. A lot of dudes say, if you don't take a risk, then you missing out on opportunities. That is true. But a dude like me, my reputation means everything, bro. You feel me? Like, my reputation means everything. So I'm not trying to get sent to HR on some false allegations. I'm not about to put my reputation on the line like that. I don't care what nobody say. They say, oh, like, rejection doesn't matter. Like, it shouldn't matter to you. Like, bro, it matters to me. What the hell? I ain't trying to be known as the guy that's getting rejected at my job. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. I'm not trying to be known as that guy. And it's not even, damn, I don't know if y'all can hear me. Damn, my stuff be going out. But yeah, I'm talking about if a chick try to bait you in to play all these games and stuff. That's like the worst situations, because it's like, if you never looked at me, I would have never said nothing to you. But the fact that you gave me attention just to try to play games, and you trying to, like, a lot of the times it's jealousy. They jealous that you minding your business, so they trying to give you a bad name since you never talk or you just stay to yourself. They trying to embarrass you since you never give them attention. It's a lot of stuff that go into that stuff, bro. Like, nah, my reputation, everything. That's my mindset, bro. A lot of people, you can say what you want. Like, it don't matter. You could get rejected. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter. It's not like my self-esteem is ever... It's not like I ever feel low self-esteem. Like, what the hell, bro? I know what I'm capable of, obviously, but I'm not about to have a reputation of being rejected. That's not what I come to a job to do. So a lot of people, they try to play that game with you, like, you're scared of rejection. It's not that, bro. You feel me? Like, I don't give a damn. As a man, you should never get someone the leverage to play with you like that, bro. And that's like, personally, so I had a subscriber really ask me that, like, at the job, is it smart to approach? I like to keep stuff work related, bro. I feel like if someone's interested in you at work, they should make it direct. You feel me? Like, they should make that direct, and then you could talk to them. But all that other stuff, like going out your way at work and risking your career, and then if something, you know, if y'all don't get along, it's just gonna be awkward, bro. You gotta see that person every single day if stuff don't work out. It's too much cons to it, bro. It's not enough pros and positives to that situation. So that's why I avoid that work stuff. I feel like on the street, if you don't approach on the street, you missing out, bro. If you don't take any risk on the street, like a chick that you never gonna see again if you don't talk to her, that's kind of, I understand when people saying you missing out, or you being cowardly, I guess, if you do it. Like, that makes sense. But work as a whole, like, nah, bro. But yeah, it just feel like, so I think I answered y'all question, bro. Like, a lot of people, they feel like it's a game. They walking on eggshells. They got to check off so many boxes. You know, the boxes that we're expected to check off as men, it's ridiculous. Like, I admit that, bro. I'm talking about even when you succeed, you still got to check off a billion boxes to succeed, bro. The looks get you in the damn door. I keep telling y'all this stuff. Y'all think the looks is like the say all be all. The looks gets you the date, and it gets you the number, all that stuff. That doesn't get you anything else but that. After that, you got to check off every box. Like, I'm talking about with most women, bro. You got to check off every box. It's like a frustrating process, and it's either you get good at it or you don't type stuff. Like, it's one of those processes. I'm talking about for 95% of women you come across, that's exactly what your experience is gonna be that, bro. Now you got the ones that like you for you and stuff like that, but I'm talking about most of the world is worldly, bro. Most people in the world is worldly, so it's not only about you and who you are as a person. It's more so they're looking at what can this person provide for me? Can this person impress my friends? Like not only myself. Does this person have enough charisma and personality to impress my friends, to impress my family? Does this person make enough money? Like it's a bunch of factors that these worldly people look at. So I think that's why men kind of just say, forget it. Because y'all got a bunch of standards for men. But when it comes to women, men don't have those same standards, bro. Like, I feel like men are more human. They treat people like people type stuff. Like, just think about it, bro. A dude is not going out and asking a woman how much money you make. You're not asking her, oh, you're not expecting her to have the best charisma. You're not expecting her to have a billion friends, to be the life of the party, to have this personality, to have that, to do this, to do that, to speak like this, to speak like that, to be this tall, to be this, that, to be this attractive, to be this, that. Like, damn, bro. The process gets like tiring, bro. Man, stop beeping at me, bro. Cause you're not about to pull over and do nothing, so don't beep at me like that. Hell out of here, bro. I hate when people act fake tough, like you're not about to do nothing, bro. Can't stand people. But yeah, that's what it is. Come on, bro, don't back up too much. But yeah, so that's exactly what it is, bro. Like, I'm gonna read y'all stuff in a second. Give me a second. So yeah, I think I just gave a valid breakdown. I mean, I don't know what I missed, but I think I gave a valid breakdown as to why men don't approach, bro. You feel me? Like, and I don't blame a lot of men. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't blame them. Nobody feel like going through all that, an entire interview process. It's like a hiring process. Like, nobody wants to go through all that. Like, if you got time and energy, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when you younger, you got time and energy to actually do that stuff. But now as I'm older and I got all these goals I'm trying to accomplish, I'm trying to get the hell out of this city and all type of stuff. People don't really be having time for that as they get older, bro. I'm finna park this car. I'm gonna answer y'all stuff. All right, let's see. You right, G. You know what though? They hate us. That's why they put us through so much trouble. Man, hey, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I feel like in society it's like a double standard. You know, men is expected to be perfect, bro. You know, look at certain celebrities like Tom Brady, for instance. I mean, I'm not saying he like a man of God, but I'm just using an example. A dude like him would get cheated on, bro, because like he has damn near everything, but he probably didn't check off one little box. So his chick decided to cheat on him. Like, he probably like not masculine enough, because a lot of dudes can have money, but they not, you know, they don't have that masculine aura. He probably lacked just that, and that made the chick. You feel me? Like, that made his wife probably want to leave. I did not hear from him. I never heard of Tom Brady cheating on his wife, doing anything crazy. So it's probably one little thing that made his wife get bored and stuff like that. And that's the thing with a lot of women. It's like, bro, their expectations be crazy, but I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, half of them, they don't even check off half the boxes they expect you to check off, bro. Half of them, you feel me? Like, we could talk about money, for instance. Like, I ain't trying to be rude or just, I'm just speaking the truth though, bro. Like, you expect a dude to make 6 figures, but half of y'all don't even make that, bro. You expect a dude to make 300,000 a year. Half of y'all never touched that in your life. Your father didn't even make that money. Like, if we being real, bro, your father didn't even raise you like that. He didn't make that type of money, but you expect this dude to make that money. You expect this guy to take you on trips. It's like, bro, that stuff is crazy, bro. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, I ain't trying to bash women, but if you want to find a guy, you gotta stop having these crazy expectations. Like, some of these expectations y'all got be making no sense. You feel me? Like, you can approach a woman that's been staring for months and she'll reject you for an ego boost. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Izzo. That's why I don't you know, like on the streets, I feel like if you don't approach her on the streets, you're missing out on an opportunity, because it is a good conversion. Like, you could succeed. But I'm talking about at the job, bro. I know this to be true. You feel me? Like, I've had this happen to me at the job, bro. A chick staring at me. I'm talking about she's flirting with me. You look good. You handsome. Like, this is on my life. Promise you, the guy, bro. Like, staring at me long, like for months, and I'm trying to ignore it, but it's to the point. She doing it so much, I can't ignore it. Like, I cannot just say forget it. Even though I don't want to talk to her at this job, I gotta take a risk because she been doing it for so long. So when you end up doing it, she talking about something, I got a boyfriend. It's like an ego boost and stuff like that. That stuff is weird, bro. Like, they want to feel more confident about themselves. They lack that confidence in that, you know, that a lot of them, they lack like natural, they don't have natural confidence. They need it through a man and stuff like that. You know, it's so much stuff I could say, bro. So that's why with me, I be understanding this stuff at my job. Like, so approaching at the job really dead for me, bro. You feel me? Like, I prefer a woman to be direct. And if you're not being direct, then don't even send me no choosing signals. There's no point to choose on me and stuff like that. Like, yeah, if I worked a bullcrap job and I didn't care about nothing, then yeah, I would take a risk. But some of us, we work hard for our jobs, bro. We got good paying jobs that we spent years to get credentials and all these degrees and all these goddamn papers and certifications to get the job. I'm not trying to risk my job for you, bro. You feel me? Like, a lot of us don't got bull crap paying jobs that's just worth nothing. We not trying to risk it. So yeah, if y'all ask me at the job, bro, hell no. I said, I feel like hell no. Don't approach unless she tell you directly out her mouth, I'm interested in you. That's the only time you should approach, bro. If she can't be direct, never approach. In public, I'm taking risk in public, bro. You feel me? Like, I feel like in public, if you're not gonna see her again, who the hell cares if she play games with you? Even if she was looking at you, but she ended up playing games and she so-called got a boyfriend. I don't care in that situation, bro. Like, I'll take a L. I don't care about no L's, like, in public. The workplace is a completely different environment, bro. And then a lot of them be like, y'all gotta understand, like, they got a childish mindset. So it's like, bro, you taking a lot of risk to entertain a child at your job. I'm just saying it how it is. It sounds strict, but a lot of our, like, the women in this generation, I'm not saying the men that great neither, but we speaking of women right now, bro. The women in our generation, a lot of them are more childish than a toddler. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Nah, for real. He said, I don't know when women started rejecting men for an ego boost. Yeah, I've been saying this stuff is some new stuff, bro. It didn't happen like this back then. Um, I feel like I don't know, bro. I feel like the attention. I feel like as the attention of men went down, because back then women could get attention from men back then. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like everything was outside on site, but now we live like in a social media era. Um, Women don't get as much attention from men as they used to get. If we're being honest, bro, they don't. Especially since men have more wisdom, they caught on to the games. They see stuff as a waste of time, like the clubs. The fact that a chick, she could be for everybody, but she expects to be wifed up. You know, you dealing with a chick, she most likely still deal with her ex, or even if she don't deal with her ex, she's hella fornicating. Like, it's like she probably using the dating apps like Tinder. So you just one of 20 guys that she's planning on hooking up with. You feel me? Like dudes caught on to the game. So I think that's why the approaching been going down. Like a lot of guys don't approach, believe it or not. And the less that guys approach, that means that women are getting less attention. They're getting less and less attention. So I think that's why they go out their way to try to get attention at work. Like, they'll try to get any little attention they could get to validate their self-esteem and stuff like that. Especially if she don't follow Christ. Her value doesn't come from Christ if she doesn't follow God, bro. It comes from how many men. It comes from how many men validates her, how much men give her compliments. That's just the truth of it, bro. Like, you feel me? So, and not all women like this. I'm not trying to bash women, but I'm trying to get people to see the problem so they could change it. As grown adults, we should not be living in a Cinderella fairy tale movie expecting people to be perfect when nobody's perfect. And that's the problem, bro. Like social media, they made certain people look perfect. They made perfection the standard. In reality, bro, everyone's going through something. I don't care if the person's a millionaire. He's battling his own demons. He might be insecure. So you gotta pick your battles and pick what you want to deal with. You feel me? Like, work with that person. That's why I be telling people, bro. I never expect a woman to be perfect ever in my life, because that's stupid. It's not realistic. It's dumb. It's a remedial childlike mindset. So yeah, like nobody's gonna be perfect, bro. You gotta accept people for their flaws. As long as the flaws are not too bad, and as long as that person's willing to work on it, then I will help them type stuff. Women aren't held to any kind of standard in society, and this is mainly American women. Yeah, it is the American woman, bro. I blame the men for not having standards. I definitely blame them. But I can't blame only the men, because it's also the women. Women don't hold other women to any standard. She could be a 304 that's for everybody, and every single woman out there, she's gonna say, "Oh, well, she's still a queen. Period. She's still that girl. This and that. She deserves to be married." They comment under the Instagram pictures, "Girl, you the best thing ever." Like, they just lying to them, bro. Completely lying to them. They're not gonna tell them that they're destroying themselves. They just telling a bunch of lies, bro. And this entire world is built on lies. That's the problem. Like, nobody's true with anybody. You feel me? Like, nobody's telling single mothers that you're less desirable if you get into that lifestyle. Like, that's just the facts. You cannot expect a man that has no children to want to take you serious. You feel me? Like, you already got a child, bro. You cannot expect and obligate a man with no children to raise your children that doesn't belong to him. The child is not his. Like, what man what man in his right mind, what man that has any type of backbone or any type of respect for himself is going to raise another man's child? But women have no standards. It's like, bro, if you speak like this, both men and women will cancel you today, bro. Because a lot of men and women, they they don't put That's the problem, bro. Like, it's no standards. They don't give any woman standards at all. That's the truth, bro. I could talk all day about this stuff, but society has no standards for women, bro. A man is expected to have six figures by the time he's 25. He's expected to be tall, in shape, nice teeth, perfect jawline. And he gotta he gotta know what to say at the right time. You gotta know how to make her laugh and her friends laugh. You gotta know where to take her. You gotta know what to do when you take her there. You gotta say the right things in any situation. If you slip up and say the wrong thing at one point, it's probably over for you. So your game gotta be on point. It's like you gotta do all these things, and then when you ask a chick, what do you bring to this? They say, I bring myself type stuff, like, or I bring my body. My body's enough. And that's why men is fed up. It's like, bro, who told y'all that y'all are guys, bro? Like, social media condition y'all to believe y'all are guys that deserve the world when you have no standards. You're the most corrupt, evil person. You look down on most people in the world, and you feel like you expect the world. You feel me? Like, it's narcissistic, bro. The most evil, corrupted people that do nothing positive in society, they expect to get the entire world handed to them on a silver platter, bro. It makes no sense. So that's why I avoid most women. I'm not even attracted to most women. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know some fool, some mentally ill person gonna say, "Oh, like, you're homosexual." Like, you can't play me like that, bro. You can't play me like that. So I just ignore that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all the truth as to why most people don't approach, bro. Even the dudes that get success, we're tired of the process it takes, bro. Like, a lot of us don't want to do this worldly stuff. We don't want to go to the club with your friends and impress your friends. We not trying to pull up to kickbacks with a bunch of worldly, evil people that's already hating on us just to impress your friends and, like, all these people we don't know. We gotta damn near a lot of the times we gotta damn near risk our life just to make some of these women happy, bro. You put us in environments with all these worldly people, these people we barely know. Because I'm telling y'all, you dating these chicks, most of them, they're gonna want you to pull up to these environments you're not trying to go to. You gotta go to that party you're not trying to go to with all these weird hating people, you feel me, at the party. All these worldly people that's ready to crash out. Like, you gotta be in environments with demons, like a bunch of people that don't got nothing to lose at all, bro. That's how it is with most of them. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them is like that, bro. If you the dude that's trying to be laid back, and like 9 times out of 10, if you the dude that's trying to be laid back into yourself and you're not trying to do all that extra stuff, they're gonna see you as boring, or you feel me, or they're gonna think you don't care about them. You're not doing stuff to make them happy, type stuff. Social media 1,000% ruined dating. You got basic 9 to 5 girls that get all this attention and clout just because they look a little good. Yeah, and I'm all for women getting, like, attention. Like, if you look good, yeah, like, I'm trying. It's good to compliment a chick and stuff like that. But it's just when that stuff get to their head, bro. Like, do y'all know how much times I got complimented in my life and I never let it get to my head? I still feel like I'm a normal, average person. The difference with women is that they get complimented and they feel like they're above the world, bro. Like, they feel like they can't do no wrong. They're better than everybody. Like, they start acting like celebrities. Like, y'all know how them celebrities, they got, like, this fake ego and stuff like that. That's how a lot of chicks start to act. They start to get these compliments. So that stuff a turn off, bro. Like, nobody trying to be around people like that. People that walk around with an ego, they just feel like they better than the next person. Oh, okay. I mean, you got a good job, that's good for you, but why is your personality that of a, like, your personality is that of a celebrity. Like, you had that weird personality, bro. Like that stuck up personality. Like, you feel me? Nobody trying to deal with that stuff, bro. Bro, just off the standards of the Bible, they failed most men based on body count alone. Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true, bro. I feel like there's no standards. It's too many men. A lot of men that got these big platforms, they be trying to use their platforms to meet women. So y'all be surprised, bro. But I see many dudes, like, they got TikTok, for instance. They deal with women on TikTok. So they will never correct women because they trying to get women, obviously. And if you correct women, you're losing your options. I know that for a fact. Like, it's common sense. Most women, even the so-called woman of God, bro, if you correct her, she sees you as the bad guy. You're a weirdo. You're judgmental and this and that. So a lot of dudes, they sell out. I talk about selling out a lot. Instead of telling the truth that brings people towards Christ, they sell out and tell a bunch of lies because they want to keep their options. They got the spirit of fornication. Sell a woman a lie so you can sleep with her. That's all dudes is living by, bro. You feel me? Like, this world is all about choosing not to sell out. Like, you gotta be willing to lose your options to tell the truth. That's why I come on here and tell the truth, bro. I promise you, on my life, I had women, like, right hand up to God. I know for a fact women that looked at my channel that know me in real life, and they look at me weird now because of stuff I talk about. But this the price I chose to pay, bro. I don't give a damn. Like, if you can't listen to the truth, then you're just, it's pathetic to me, bro. Like, I don't want, that's my mindset. I'm not trying to deal with you anyway if you live in a lie. So you might as well just, I didn't lose anything. Like, any woman that doesn't like me for the stuff I speak about, what did I lose, bro? Do y'all think I really lost a quality woman if she doesn't believe in the Bible? She don't believe in the word of Christ. I didn't lose anything, bro. I might have lost a chance to sleep with you, but I don't give a, like, who cares about sleeping with these ladies, bro? Who cares, bro? You sleeping with that lady, and it's not even your lady. She belong most likely. She probably belonged to 5 other dudes. Like, it's not just yours. So, like, what did you really lose, bro? I don't get it. I'm speaking a sharp sword right now. Like, I'm speaking the truth. So, any chick that's offended, they gonna unsubscribe. It is what it is, though, bro. You gotta tell the truth because this stuff is out of hand. Like, somebody gotta be bold enough to speak the truth. You supposed to wife a girl that done let who knows how many guys. You supposed to wife a girl who done let who knows how many guys before you getting her, and she gonna lie and it to while holding you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Now that's exactly what dating is. That's why I tell dudes, bro, just be patient and let God provide the right person, because that's basically what dating is in a nutshell. Basically what you said, bro. You're dealing with people that's been around, and then you're supposed to court them and treat them a certain type of way, although they're not even wife material and stuff like that. That's basically what the dating market is all about. And I chose not to live by these standards, bro. Like, I'm the person, I don't follow the norms of the world. That's why the Bible says don't be conformed to the way of this world. The world tells you to do that clown stuff, to hold nobody to standards. But I don't live by that stuff, bro. You feel me? Like, who stares at someone for months all to get an ego boost? That's how I know there can't be that many simps if they got to play so many games. Yeah, I mean, that's the reality of it all, bro. Like, yeah, you said it exactly how it is. Anybody that gets attention like that, they not really doing that. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, bro. They not. And apparently now women avoid attractive men. Yeah, I feel like that's been happening. It's just been more under the radar. But it didn't happen like at a large rate until recently, you know. So yeah, that is a more recent thing to where like on a consistent basis is happening. That does happen a lot, bro. Like, but the Bible says the devil is the author of confusion. You know, a lot of people live in confusion. They don't know if they want a man that's medium ugly. They don't know if they want a man that they're attracted to. They don't know what they want because it's all confusion, bro. Yeah, they kids. They just big kids. Yep, that's the unfortunate reality, bro. A lot of people don't mature past a certain age, and we dealing with, like, I'm not trying to be too harsh, but it's the truth, bro. A lot of people gotta mature. You feel me? Like they got to. Nobody's Superman. Nobody wants to check off every box, especially when a dude's in a better position than the chick. Why is she the one acting like she's interviewing him, but he's the one in the better position? Like, he got his life together. He made these sacrifices. A lot of dudes don't gotta. They made the right decisions. They don't got a high body count. He got his money right. He got his looks together, and you still interviewing him while you got like these chicks will still interview you, bro. While she has a high body count, she has all this baggage, trauma, no relationship with Christ. She never got healed from her demons and stuff like that. That's why men giving up. Like, they like, bro, this stuff is a scam. I'm not about to treat a chick that put in no work like she's better than me. I'm never gonna do that, bro. They got access to too many options. That's why they so dismissive. I mean, yeah, they do got access, but honestly, bro, it's not really options because a lot of guys just want to sleep with a chick, bro. If you ask how many guys want to actually stay around, it's not that many. Like, just think about it, bro. Well, most women are single today for a reason. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing, but I'm saying, like, these women are, like, a lot of women, they actually want to be married, but they're still single. That's bad right there, bro. Like, that's, if you're actively looking for something and you're not getting it, that means you're doing something wrong. Like, you feel me? Like, that's the truth, bro. If I was actively looking for a marriage, like, if I'm going out my way to look for it and I never get married, that means I'm doing something wrong, bro. I might be too picky. I might I might not be trying hard enough. I'm doing something wrong if I don't get it. You feel me? Like, that's common sense, bro. So yeah, like, a lot of women, they got access to dudes that want to sleep with them, but it's called that it's a lustful spirit, bro. After a lot of dudes sleep with a chick, they end up not liking her and stuff like that. They end up dipping because it's all that stuff is lust, bro. It's temporary emotions. It's nothing spiritual that actually lasts. So the way women could overcome that stuff is by um stop walking in lust and stuff like that. Like, actually wait until marriage. That solves all the conflicts for both men and women, bro. Men and women will have healthier relationships if we decided to wait until marriage. If we put sex, like sleeping around, if we put that stuff to the back of the equation, and we learn to prioritize getting to know people, like building a relationship without sleeping around, that should be the priority at the beginning stages when people first meet. But nowadays, when people first meet, they just trying to sleep around, bro. Like, that's all they trying to do. I'm gonna read these comments, bro. I got a bunch. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of simps. Most dudes that's dealing with these women, they under their agenda. doing woman's control and don't even know it, or they getting played unknowingly. I refuse to believe these bunny dudes getting man. It's as hell, yeah, easy on the compliments. They can't handle them. Yeah, I'm all for compliments, but if people get an ego boost and feel like they better than people, that's when that's not good, bro. Know that your wife done let 5+ dudes hit before you, and they gonna lie about it by holding you to a Superman standard. Yeah, it's bad. That's how most relationships is, and a lot of dudes ask, why do most marriages end in divorce and the lady leaves? It's because, bro, like a lot of dudes, they didn't wife up the correct woman. We chose the wrong one. You feel me? Like you might have chose the woman that looks super good, but she doesn't live nothing for God, bro. She never got free from the spirit of she never got delivered from the spirit of fornication. A lot of chicks got that spirit, bro. Like they got body counts on body counts. If they never prayed to God for freedom, if they never took the time out of their life to repent and fast from sin, they're always gonna be captive to that sin, bro. That's what a lot of dudes get themselves into. You feel me? Like, nah, facts. Yeah, God gotta send it, bro. If God don't send me someone that's like I'm gonna just say like it's either He sends it or it's not meant to be. If I can't get a woman that really lives for the Bible, I'm not talking about a woman that just says she's Christian and she says it with her mouth. That's all. That's every woman that says that. I'm talking about somebody that really live for that stuff. If I can't get it, then I'll just be single. I don't mind being single the rest of my life, bro. I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there trying to, like I'm not stressing type stuff. Like Ella said, "Are you a stud?" Ella, you mad because I'm speaking the truth? That's the games y'all play. That's what I'm talking about. Like a lot of y'all women, y'all so emotional, and shout out to righteous women. I got a few righteous women, but most of y'all women really emotional, bro. That's why I don't really even try to teach about women too much. Like I don't dedicate this channel towards a lot of women topics. I do it every now and again because it's a waste of time, bro. I'll be wasting my breath trying to speak anything righteous to most of y'all women. It's a waste of time for real. Like most of y'all undesirable. Y'all got crazy expectations. Your standards are to the roof, but you don't even match what you're asking for. Like you don't match the standards that you're requiring. You don't even have half of the things that you require someone to have. A lot of y'all not even entertaining. Like, look what you said. Are you a stud? Like, I could tell you. I'm not gonna get on your level, but a lot of y'all got no personality. It's like I don't know what y'all be talking about, bro. I blame it on the dating apps, man. People don't introduce themselves anymore. They don't talk. They go on social media and meet people that way, and that's a bad way to do things just for hookups. Well, yeah, you telling the truth about that, but I've never seen so many white baby mamas with black kids in my life. That's very true. Yeah, Ella, I don't know if you're trying to agree with me or disagree because you say, "Am I a stud?" and then now you're agreeing. I don't know. You're confusing me right now, but nah, some of the stuff you said is true though. People don't date with purpose. Yeah, they don't. Facts. The woman is the one that's failing for. Yeah, women are filing for divorce, and it's mostly women. People will look you up on socials behind your back before approaching you. Hey, that's a fact, bro. Our world is weird, bro. Like it's like a digital age. It's strange, man. It's completely strange. I should get some food. Actually, I'm gonna get some food. Let me drive here and then I'm gonna end my video when I get here. But yeah, we've been live a little minute. I'm gonna talk until I get to this restaurant. I drove all the way out here for no. I don't feel like getting this, bro. $10 for a smoothie, like that's crazy, bro. These people crazy. If I can't get my type to be loyal, I'll be single. Hey, facts. Nah, facts though. It's nothing wrong with that, bro. I mean, us men, we different though, bro. Like that's why I ain't talked to a woman in it's almost going on 2 years, bro. And I don't feel no type of depression or nothing. Like I'm talking about as far as like relationships and taking stuff serious. I ain't really deal like on a serious note. I ain't deal with a woman on serious stuff in like probably a year and a half, 2 years basically. But nah, I just want to come on here and answer that question though. So yeah, one of my subscribers wanted to know the reason men don't approach. So I hope y'all got y'all answer, bro. Men have been so deceived though, bro. Like men are told you gotta accept anything. you should not have no standards as a man. You feel me? You gotta accept anything. Meanwhile, women, they being told the complete opposite. Like, oh, girl, you good enough. You don't gotta change nothing about yourself. If a man don't like you for who you are, get rid of him. If a man don't have no, if a man got standards, get rid of him. That's what a lot of people being taught today. But yeah, anytime you speak the truth, bro, they gonna call you a woman hater. They just make up names. You know how it is, bro. Like, you must be a homosexual or something if you just speak the truth today. You can't speak the truth without, you know. I don't give a damn though. Like, who cares, bro? And just like Izzo said, they'll look you up on socials before, like, trying to talk to you. I mean, all that stuff is lame, bro. Like, that's some AI internet stuff. A lot of people are so consumed by their devices to the point they can't use logic to see that social media is not even real, bro. So yeah, people might call me crazy, but I want a woman that either doesn't have an Instagram or they don't use it that much. They don't really prioritize it. I prefer for them not to have it because I deleted my stuff. Yeah, I'm in my parking lot probably the next 2 minutes, y'all. So we got 2 more minutes. If y'all got any questions, let me know now. You feel me? I'm just talking just to talk right now. Yeah, man, the truth gotta be spoken more, bro. Shout out to anybody that's speaking the truth, bro. Like, it's some people. I don't see a lot of people, but anybody that's speaking the truth, respect to you, bro. You feel me? Man, why the hell? Come on, man. Gotta stop. People that's speaking the truth, bro. I'm about to get us some good food. Let me see. Let me see if I got any comments. CJ said you deleted your IG. Nah, I ain't delete my IG, CJ. I still got it. It's King Mike 2944, I think. I ain't been on it in a long time. Well, no, it's not King Mike 2944. That's my other one. It's King Mike Academy. My fault. King Mike Academy. Something like that. King Mike Academy. King Mike Academy. King Mike Academy 24. I think that's it. King Mike Academy 24. I think that's it. And it's King Mike Academy something. You're gonna see it when it pop up. It has like it has a Bible scripture on it. I'm probably the only King Mike that got a Bible scripture in my description. So yeah. But yeah, definitely, yeah, follow me on that journey, bro. I'll follow you back. But yeah, I'm finna dip out, y'all. I'm gonna get this food. Glory to Christ. I just felt like I had to speak the truth. I'm gonna stay for another 30 seconds if y'all got any questions, because I mean, y'all come first, bro. God told us to serve people, so if y'all got any questions, y'all want to talk about anything, we could talk about it real quick. So I'm gonna see. I can't wait till we pop out. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey CJ, I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna make announcements about that, bro. Like I'm a plan to move out. Whoever wanna pop out, we're gonna do a poll. We're gonna bet on the best place to link up. You feel me? And then we all just link up there. It could be like a vacation. We could plan like a week or even like probably 4 days, whatever, to pop out somewhere. My spots is like Miami. I want to pop out to somewhere in California, New York, even New York, cool. But yeah, more about that later, bro. Just keep looking at my post. I'm gonna be posting about that stuff. You feel me? But yeah, so glory to Christ, though. I see y'all don't got no more questions. I'm gonna catch y'all soon, bro.